As mentioned from yesterday, recommendation letter is very important. And here is what I did when I requested recommendation letter from the dean of my university and to one of my closest professors in my undergraduate studies. For today's video of our 60-day guide to Global Career Scholarship Program Undergraduates edition, I'll be talking about how to request a recommendation letter from your academic recommender or like the one from your employment. It is important for you to say to the point person, either the dean of your university, to your boss, to your teacher, to anyone you're asking recommendation letter, that you're applying for Global Career Scholarship Program. Meaning they should know that this is a scholarship program in South Korea. That's one. Number two, there's a specific form that you have to give them and ask them to sign. And number three, there's a specific method they needed to be accomplished. The way it should be enveloped, it should be kept. There's a specific method, meaning it should be followed. It's indicated in the guidelines. Now that you have chosen your recommender, what to do in order to talk to them? I was able to get contact with my professors and the dean through personal communication and through email. I started with an email asking them if they could recommend me to the specific scholarship program given our interaction in the past. I indicated that I was in this course, I was in this subject, I received this grade from this professor, this dean, and I think I indicated in my email that the recommendation letter would be a boost for my application. Hence, I'm seeking their recommendation, and then I'm seeking that they would recommend me for such scholarship. Fortunately, the recommenders I chosen were excited to help me, and then they gave the recommendation letter. And although I had challenges with how it should be submitted, because there's a specific method, as I mentioned earlier. There's a specific method wherein it should be enclosed in an envelope, and the lid or the flap of the envelope, it should be signed by the recommender. There should be a signature there, and the recommender then seals the recommendation letter. You are not allowed, as the applicant I'm not allowed to read the recommendation letter, hence the signature on the lid. So if it's opened, NIED will know that I tried or attempted to open the recommendation letter. They wanted to be secret, and then they wanted to be private, hence the specific method indicated. You may check this on the guidelines in the form 5 and how to do it. So now that you have the person to recommend you, it's better for you to explain what would be the possible content of the recommendation letter. Meaning there are guide questions in form 5. Mention that to them beforehand. That's another tip you could do. And then try to explain that this recommendation letter is a big portion of the application process. Hence, a positive recommendation would mean a lot to me. Something along those lines. That's why making sure that the person recommending you knows you a lot, knows you well, knows your capabilities, because this is something beyond your control. Technically, what they will write is between them and NIED. So you don't see, you don't hear, you don't read anything from that. And choosing the recommendation letter, choosing the recommender can actually make or break your application. So you better choose it correctly and choose them wisely. And that's the video for today. Bye bye.